a little too high.
Okay, let me refresh.
Right there. Ooh. All right, you guys.
Good evening,
just
everybody. Okay, there it is.
our stuff. Okay, are we good right there?
Yep, looks good.
Is it straight? Is it good? I think so, huh?
Looks good. Looks good.
Oh, you remember the
Good enough.
Good enough, y'all. Good enough. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I am setting up the camera right now, so uno momento, por favor.
Let me refresh really quick.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Okay, I'm showing 22 people so far.
Good evening. I'm kind of nervous for this live.
I feel like it's been a long time.
I know it has. I feel
Yeah.
like I feel all nervous.
A little shy.
For real, feeling all shy and little schoolgirl. You know. The way I said it.
Hi, Vincent, Mike Smith, CM Shorty, Marilyn, Navajo Man, and Lakota Bay. Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Natalie S, Summer Rain, Renee, OK, Veronica Shirley, Clara, Z-Dog, Pinky, Just Heather, MJ, Luis, Michelle, Renee, MJ.
All right, first of all, my shirt is a little big, so
You can.
I'm not trying to give you guys a free show. Okay. I'm gonna try and keep myself together and my shirt on.
Oh yeah, you can barely see the light on the back.
Yeah. See, the light's on, but I just can't see it. Our lights are bright in the front. That's why I think.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How you all doing? 61 people already. Wow, y'all are ready to watch tonight. Oh my gosh. So, should we do our intros or should we wait until 100?
Let's wait a little bit. Let's set up real quick.
A quick shout out to one of our viewers of Anti-Time as well as our personal channels. Shout out to Amy K. She had bought us dinner and didn't even ask or nothing. She offered. I was like, of course. We're not gonna say no.
We can always eat.
Yes, for sure. Unfortunately though, I already ate. I already had dinner earlier, and instead I got dessert.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to have that.
Oh yeah, your bread, huh? But I got dessert, and then Kitty went ahead. I told her, I was like, order from wherever. Hey.
Have you seen Radio with Cuban Goody Jr.?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, there's a part where that coach buys him a hamburger and then he handed it to me, and he's all like, it just always reminds me. Yeah.
But we got it from Cheddar's.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but
I have
Cheddar's.
never eaten there. Have you eaten there?
I've only eaten there once, and it was to go. Only because I got a gift card from there.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah, I got a steak.
Dang, this is huge.
Your girl got a steak dinner with a baked potato and broccoli.
Hold on. And like I said, I had already ate kind of like an early dinner. And I'm not feeling any food right now, but I was like, I'm going to get some dessert. Look how huge this cake is.
That's a big cake. That's like, ooh, that looks really good.
Instead, I got a chocolate fudge ice cream.
That looks like a piece
cake.
From Bruce's
Dang,
cake.
Look how freaking huge this is. It's all heavy, look.
From Matilda. You can do it, Bruce.
This is huge.
That
oh my
looks
gosh,
really good.
I haven't had cake in a long time.
Looks good.
But shout out to Amy K. Thank you so much for dinner.
Thank you, Amy.
You definitely, I was surprised. I was like, wow, yeah, of course you can. Let's see. Is it lagging for anyone else? Oh, okay, must be my service. The aunties are back. We are back.
Is that ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay. I told him to give me some butter. Yeah.
Mm.
Is it butter?
Yeah, butter.
Oh! That's all. Here, spit in this. It looked like ice cream.
Oh my gosh. I just took a whole fork of butter. Oh, shoot.
It looked like ice cream though.
Sorry if you saw that. It's all a see-through container. That did. I think this was... There's supposed to be ice cream with this, huh?
I don't know.
I think so. This is Cool Whip, I think. Or is this the ice cream?
I want to say it was just cake and toppings.
Oh.
But I don't know. I really don't know.
That's okay. I don't need ice cream.
Everybody's laughing.
I seriously look at it. It looks like ice cream.
It looks like vanilla ice cream.
It looks like ice cream. I was wondering. I was like, dang, this is a little bit of ice cream. It's all butter. Oh. Sierra, did you do a different color on your hair? Looks nice. Oh yeah, I just got a hair touch up. Just got it dark, like toned. I think that's what they call it. But yes, the aunties are back from the fair. We'll have to tell you guys all about it shortly. Let's see. I'm craving a chocolate cake. I know for some reason I was wanting chocolate cake, and I never eat chocolate cake. But this is big. I'm gonna take like all weekend to eat this all.
For a good chick flick.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Kitty,
steak.
that steak looks delicious. How is it?
It's a good steak. Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Amy for hooking up. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Exactly. So we actually have our little sign for our tips, our virtual tips. If you're feeling tipsy and want to tip us or like anything, here is our joint Cash App account. We do split all the funds, and you know, this is only if you can or only if you want to. Definitely feel free. Here it is. We did get some requests from people to have this available, which is a good idea. So, you know, it helps us out. The last time we saved, from the previous ones, we saved all the tips, and then we actually used it for gas money to Winter Rock. So it's going to a good cause. But I think I'm gonna hang it up right here above my head, huh?
Let's see.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So it definitely came in handy though. Appreciate everybody. It is a Cash App.
I did make a Venmo. I didn't tell you about it, but you probably saw it on the email.
Yeah, I saw the PayPal. I didn't see the Venmo. We might need a bigger.
Or no,
sign.
it was PayPal, not Venmo. But I didn't announce it or anything yet.
Hey, Mike, are both single still?
I
Hello, Braxton.
don't put out unless I get dinner. So Amy, get at me.
Hey.
Just kidding.
Hello, Brandon. I mean, Brandy. Brandy's in the house. Brandy, you need to change your name. Change your name on your YouTube.
Are we ready for introductions?
What you make with the leg of mutton. Oh, we'll get to that. Hello, Veronica. Shout out also to Veronica. She made my dress that I wore in my in the parade. But yeah. Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sierra Johnson, and I do have my own personal YouTube channel where I do vlogs, sit-down videos, just anything that everyday life type of stuff. So check it out if you're interested. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Also subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed. But yeah, that's who I am.
Yeah. I did what did I say our numbers were at? 1680.
Yeah.
Our channel is growing.
We're at 1,680 subscribers on Anti-Time.
Pretty,
All just from lives.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty good, I think.
So everybody, my name is Kitty. My YouTube channel is called What Would Kitty Do here on YouTube. And I'm San Carlos Apache. Yeah. I don't know why I had to announce that. I had to throw it out there.
Represent.
I know. So, yeah, go check out my channel. I do quite a few things on there. The last 2 videos I uploaded were vlogs that we went to for the Navajo Nation parade. So, and my first time being at her res, her part of the res. So, go check it out.
Yeah, I'm Navajo, so I took her back to my res. We're official now. But we both did vlog our experience at the Navajo Nation parade in Window Rock, Arizona, and they're both already posted on our channel. So check it out. I posted mine, more of like behind the scenes type of stuff, and then Kitty posted hers. She has 2 parts to hers. So
I didn't know I had that much footage. I had a lot.
And it was all good too.
It was either gonna be a long video, so I just split it up into 2.
Yeah, I feel like your video were pretty good.
Was
I
it
didn't
good?
finish the second one all, but I was cracking up.
Everybody was laughing at the first part of that video.
I know. I didn't even know you were recording conversation.
I was trying to be all slick and put it down toward the floor.
I didn't give you consent.
Dang! Gonna get sued later on when we have our fight, a big fight.
We have a disagreement. Remember that video?
I know.
But yeah, the parade and everything was just a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. It was very tiring though. Like it was a lot of go. A lot of driving. Overall though, had a good time. Shout out to everybody who said hi to us and came up to us and greeted us and just everything. So actually we I feel like we get recognized. A lot of people are like Anti-Time. Like you guys come up to us and basically know us by Anti-Time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're like watched our personal channels too, and then just because we're together they call us Anti-Time.
Yeah.
Or if they just watch Anti-Time. But it was pretty cool.
I was really surprised at how many people came up to us and said they watch this channel. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Where else were they doing that at?
Can't remember.
It was another event.
Was it in White River? No.
It was in a White River.
Where did we go to recently? I know.
We had a couple people that were like Anti-Time. Oh wait, yeah, it was at White River. Remember when we were at the meet and greet?
Yeah, it was at White River.
Yeah, not our meet and greet. It was the TikTokers meet and greet. But it was pretty cool. Do your noise, Sierra, for the growth of the channel.
What noise?
We're at 1,680 subscribers. My club horny.
If only we could be like Chelsea and Paige and
have a little switchboard
sound bites.
Yeah. I really wanted to meet you ladies, but I was in Vegas for a few days. Glad y'all had a good time. Oh, Amy K's in the chat, the one who supplied us the dinner. Thank you. I don't know if you missed it, but I ended up getting dessert instead. I already had dinner, but this is a big cake. This is like a cake.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, you could feed like 4 people with this cake. But yeah, I had a good time there. Had a good time back at my mom's. Good time all around.
Were you kind of nervous bringing me back? Or no?
No, not really. Were you?
No. I wasn't nervous. Like I said, I kind of felt like I kind of already knew them, even though I didn't officially meet them.
Yeah.
Because of your videos, so.
Yeah, my And my fan, we have a fan up here. It's all on full blast. Hopefully I didn't turn it off. I think I did. Anyways, good times though. Good times.
I really liked TNR though.
You
really
like
liked
TNR
it,
in the
yeah.
store?
I liked all that native stuff. really wish that we lived closer to one.
I never
Now
really
I know why all the White River people go over there is they stock up for their ceremonies and stuff. They go and get. I always wondered where everybody got all that bougie, native decorated stuff. Now I know. Now I know.
Wow. Yeah, I don't really. I guess I don't really take advantage of TNR. I don't really go to TNR a whole lot. That's probably only like my third time in TNR, maybe fourth.
I never knew what TNR was until I always heard Navajo Man talking about it on his channel. And I was like, I don't know what TNR is. Hey, I'm kind of lost here.
Curtis said Tuba City won. How'd it go? We didn't go. Tuba City didn't happen yet. Tuba City is the second weekend of October. We will be there. They're actually hosting a meet and greet, which we're both a part of, and we're both going to be there. So if you're in the Tuba City area, or if you want to come out. It's going to be so much fun. They're going to have like different things going on, but we did share the flyers on our Instagram pages, but we'll probably share it on our YouTube channel as well. That way you guys can see it.
Trying to drink some of that lemonade and all those strawberries keep clogging up the straw. So how about that topic?
Oh,
Hey,
so Kitty came up with this topic because I was like, what kind of topic are we going to do? She said hit and run confessions, and I was just like, what do you mean? I kind of already knew what she meant, but I was just like, let me make sure. But it's basically like one-nighters or like things like that.
yeah.
Basically one-nighter confession.
So I went live on my channel and I was trying to get some topics for this channel, and I was writing them down, and this was one of them. Someone said, why don't you guys do hit and run confessions? And I was like, what do you mean? And they're like stories about time like you hooked up with somebody, and I was like, oh. So I saved it down. We be listening to your suggestions, so I told Sierra, let's do that one.
And of course, you guys can text yours in as well. I'm getting the phone number down now. But I think that would be an interesting topic and something we can talk about and just laugh, you know? Just laugh about it.
So Brandy says, not me and telling fair story again.
That's funny. You want to wait until you're done eating, or you want?
I can get into my story.
Okay. I just didn't want you to choke or anything.
So, geez, how old was I when this happened? I was definitely by myself, no kids at this time. I want to say it was like probably the first year I moved out here to the valley. I was going to school full time, I was working full time, I was partying full time. So basically I was pretty much only home to sleep, and then I was out and about, pretty much gone all night. And anyway, so one of my roommates at the time was like, oh, we're over here, come hang out with us. So I went down the road because it was pretty close. It was about a mile away. And they were all older than me. Everybody at the party, but not super old, just like a few years or whatever. And there was this one guy that was there. I can't remember his real name, but I know his nickname, and I don't know. I'll just call him Strawberry. Because, anyway, he was there and he was really good looking. And I was just eyeballing him across the room. But we're playing like all these drinking games and stuff too. So, um, there was, uh, there was a lot of mutual friends there, and he was the only one I never met, but he was really good looking, and he was another tribe, plus he was like some kind of Asian. So he was like Asian and half native, but he was really good looking. And anyway, I can't remember which tribe he was. And so yeah, we're all playing games and whatever, and then everybody starts catching a buzz, getting drunk, whatever. And then I had the courage to be like, what's your phone number? So he gave me his number, and then like I texted him to make sure he got my number or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then my my friends needed a ride home, so I took them home. Don't drink and drive. And because it was just like, it doesn't matter how far it was, but literally it was like 2 minutes away. So I went to go drop him off, and then I was like, hey, what are you doing? And he was like,
You still awake?
yeah, basically. And he was like, come over, like come over and come hang out or whatever. So I was like, okay. So I went back over there, and by that time everybody was gone, and we're just like kind of hanging out, but at the same time, like, we went in for the kill right away. And I do not, like, I don't know why or what drove me to do this, but when we were pretty much done and he like got up to go up to the restroom, I just got up and took off. I just dipped out and drove off, and I didn't even say nothing. I just left. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I want to say that was my first time doing something like that, I guess, and I felt kind of stupid. So, I don't know. I think I was like avoiding like the small talk or like the casualties.
The weirdness
yeah,
after.
yeah. So I just like dipped out, and then I think he never even like texted me or nothing after that
Oh,
too.
really?
So I was just like,
Feelings mutual, I guess.
I guess. And then, but it was weird though, because I would see him here and there at parties and stuff, and he would just be like, oh hey what's up, kitty, you know, like, and I'm just like, hey. Like, I don't know, it was just weird after that.
Yeah.
But he was really good looking, and I totally forgot about that until this evening. So I'm gonna go spy on him pretty soon.
Yeah,
See what he's up to. Pretty sure he's married and has a family by now.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah.
Crazy. So he was mutual friends?
Yeah, he was friends with my roommate.
Oh.
And so, like I said, everybody at the party I knew except for him. And you could tell he like had Asian in him. He looked Asian, but he was half native too. So I can't remember which it was. But anyway, he was really good looking though, and he was really light complected, which is your girl's type. So yeah, it's those eyes that
But
got
he was
me.
native though?
Yeah, he was
Oh.
half native.
Oh, okay.
So because he had like native stuff all over he had like native and Asian stuff all over his apartment.
Oh.
But I thought that was really cool. I was like, I have never met anybody with some Asian in them, so I don't know.
Mike Smith's all, she likes Asians. LOL. You know, just because we tell these stories don't mean we have a type or anything like that. This is just a story, okay? Which half kitty? Someone said. For me,
probably the native half. Yeah.
Let's see if we're getting any messages. We are not getting no messages yet. So you guys, be sure if you guys want to share your confession, your hit and run confession, feel free to text the number. It's pinned at the top of the chat, 602-428-3928. So be sure to message us your confessions because we want to read them. and we want to hear them hit and run stories.
Don't leave us hanging. Don't make us tell ours and you don't tell yours.
No. So, I don't know. Which one should I tell? So this is, a lot of my stories come from like when I was in college. And for those of you who don't know, when you're in college, you're like not experimenting, but you're basically like, this is like my first time away from home. This is my first time like out, you know, living life like on my own type of stuff. So this was a long time ago, okay? That's what I'm trying to get at. And in college, I feel like I was the type that kept up with grades. I worked at the same time and I was keeping up with school, but I also had my fun where I would go out with friends, you know, go out with friends, hang out, house parties, stuff like that. So one time I went to this like house party. And for those of you who don't know, I went to ASU. And ASU is known for like the party school. And I was on the East Campus, and the main campus is totally different campus, but the East Campus, we still were able to like go out to parties and things like that. So it was just a different vibe though, like everybody kind of knew everybody type of thing. But anyways, I went to this party with a friend, and I don't know, there wasn't a lot of natives at that time going to the school. It was just like a lot of other races. I mean, there were natives, but not a whole lot. At least I didn't see any of them. But me and my friend, she was native, and she knew friends that knew like where the parties were and things. She was like more social than I was. So I would just kind of go with her and hang out with her. But anyways, we went to this this party that was, so at ASU they have like the dorms, and then they have kind of like not necessarily off-campus housing, but it's like houses where you have roommates, but it's still on campus. So they had parties in those houses. So it wasn't too far away from like our dorms, but it was far enough to where like the security didn't go there or things like that. But anyway, so we went to one of those parties. It was really fun. You know, we were drinking, having a good time, and then I ended up meeting this person. I don't know, what should I call him? I'll call him Jake.
Come on, Jake.
Jake from State Farm.
Call him Jake.
But anyways, I met this guy Jake. He was really nice. We didn't really talk a whole lot, and I don't know how or why. Must have been the alcohol. I don't know, but we just ended up making out, you know, whatever. And then he lived like the next building or the next house over, I guess. Anyways, turns out I go over there and then, you know, do the deed, and then right after we both go back and like act like nothing happened. Like it was so weird. And then yeah, just finished out the night. Drank some more, and then after went back home to my place. Not with him, like I went home. But that was, I never heard from him or anything.
Did you see him around after?
No.
No? That's weird.
I think he was just maybe
visiting?
like, no, I think he was an upper, like, because I was,
like he graduated?
no, not, I don't know, maybe, because, like,
just to be, no.
No, I think I was a sophomore at that time. I was a sophomore, and he must have been like about to be done. So the level of classes were different, and then his major was probably different, so we didn't have any classes together. Okay. But yeah, that's my story. One of the stories. But it was college. It was a nice college experience. I'll remember Jake.
That name. Someone's all Jake Ryan. Is Jake
State
Ryan
Farm?
from 16 Candles? Is that his name? Jake Ryan?
I have no idea. They ain't cheating on Joe. Oh, that's funny.
Someone's all, was it Boo Nygren? That raised it, or somebody's like, remember when Boo Nygren was in the Men of the Navajo calendar?
Oh yeah, well
was?
I've seen him. Siri has that calendar. I
Really?
think. Yeah. But no, it wasn't Boo. Boo went to the main campus. I was on the East campus. Everybody was in Boo Nigan. Everybody's just all asking.
Cheating on Joe.
I'm not trying to get into a scandal during election.
Yeah.
It's game. But yeah, that was the story of Jake, and never heard from him again. Who is this person?
Excuse me. Okay, guys, your turn.
Send us messages. The real question, Sierra, is who did the hit and run though? You or him or both? I think both. Because we didn't exchange numbers or anything.
I'm trying to think if I've ever done anything like that. No, it was always I had to exchange numbers.
I think it
or
was
something.
mutual. I mean, I was a pretty a pretty fun girl back then.
Lynette said, was Boo Nigrin really there when we were there?
I don't know. I feel like he was, because he's 30.
Is he young? Is he that
How
young?
old is he? He's like 37, I think. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, he might have already been done with school, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, I went to college with Lynette at ASU.
So Boo's a ASU alum, what is it, alumnus?
Alumni.
Alumni?
Yeah.
Nice.
But let me see. Do I have any more stories I want to share? Just kidding.
I'm trying to think of some more. Yeah. No, that's like the only one I really like took off. And it's so stupid when I think about it, but at the same time, like I said, he didn't even text me or nothing after that, so it was mutual. He was probably like, good, she left. Crashed out.
Yeah, it's just weird how like that happens, you know. I don't know. To me, I just think of it weird because of course you never planned for. I mean, some girls might, but like I never planned to like, oh, I'm gonna find a guy tonight or whatever, you know. Like for me, it was always like, yeah, let's go out, let's hang out, whatever.
Yeah, you never do plan that.
Yeah.
It just happens. When the vibe is there, the vibe is there. When you're throbbing, you're throbbing.
I was throbbing. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even throbbing. It was just all spontaneous.
Let me put my lipstick on.
Oh, shoot. Aunties, I wish I could have spent time with you all. I know, Christmas. That would have been fun. You should call the live hit and run or dodge a dawn stories. Stories about coming to do the deed, but they did something that turned you off.
Ooh, okay.
Dang.
I saw a text. Did somebody text? I saw your notification.
You look so innocent, Sierra. It's always the innocent looking ones.
Yeah, for real. It is.
Oh, I got my share.
Yeah.
I went to ASU. I have stories.
She was a she-devil. No, somebody texted on the app.
Okay, let me check. I only have a few.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, we only have two. Someone just sent a picture when you're all full of snag juice and there's no powwow. Oh, what the heck?
Has to be the guy invited to Tuba City.
Is that him?
Yeah, looks like him.
Joanne or whatever?
Yeah, looks like him.
Okay, yes, this is anonymous for whoever texted. Are we ready for this story?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some of these stories will trigger like a memory for
Yeah.
us. Maybe we've done it and we just forgot about it. Someone said, so a few years ago I met this guy at a store. I cashed my checks out on payday. We hung out twice. I paid for our second lunch and we watched a movie. Then went to his place, hung out. His hands landed on my thighs and under my shirt. We did our thing, and I went home around 5 a.m. thinking I wouldn't see him again. Then my work needed help and sent 5 temps. Sure enough, he was the one. I'm so glad I didn't get paired with him. Oh my gosh. That would suck.
Having to work with them. Yeah.
Yes. Having to see them.
That is one thing I made sure to. Well, I never actually worked with a lot of guys anyway, but that was one thing. Like I was always I had right here was don't have fun at work with your coworkers.
For sure. Never do that at work.
So I was very lucky to only work with mostly women, and the guys that I did work with, they were already married and very loyal to their wives.
And even that, like I had this friend who always messed around with like his coworkers, and then he would always get fired. And I'm like, what? Why? And then it was like, oh well, I was hanging out with this coworker and this happened, and I'm like, that's not the full story. And I'm like, what happened? And it turns out like he was sleeping with a coworker, and she got mad and then filed like sexual assault or whatever on him, and they fired him. Or they would snitch on whatever he would be doing like at work or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's why you don't mess around with your coworkers.
Yep.
Man.
Somebody from Navajo Man in Lakota Bay said, I have a lot of stories I'd like to share, but I don't know if it's the right time or place.
Share, text us.
Come on.
Text it. Nobody will know it's yours. All right, it says, my hit and run story, college days, hanging out on Mill Ave. Met this guy, he caught my eye. I guess he noticed me. He bought me a drink and we hit it off. We talked, and I asked him if he wanted to go back to my apartment. We talked, but he was so nervous. He just wanted to talk. I made my move. He didn't know what to do. We were both nervous because he kept telling me I don't do this kind of thing. We ended up doing the deed, but it only lasted a minute or so. It was so awkward. He ended up telling me his whole life story until the sun came up. I dropped him off, and that was the end of it. Never heard from him again.
He was probably all embarrassed.
I wonder if he was a virgin.
Probably. You know what? This sparked something. And so
did you take his cherries?
Maybe.
Or what do they call it for a guy?
I don't know.
I'm all cherries.
I don't know what they call it for guys, but there was this guy that was who became my boyfriend eventually, but we were like seeing each other, and one time because he was living in town and I was on the reservation at that time, so he had come out to see me and then we went cruising, which we went cruising way out in the middle of nowhere. That was pretty much the plan. And then we started getting a little frisky, and then one thing led to another, and we're like, I was basically like, hurry up, I want it now. And by the time like he had it sounds so funny. By the time he had entered the womb lands, he just came, and I was just like, what the hell? I was like, that has never ever happened to me. But I felt kind of proud.
He was throbbing.
But I felt kind of proud. But anyway, he came back over the next night and finished properly. So, but I think
redeemed himself.
Yeah, I think he was a virgin though.
Really?
Because no one has ever, like, right when you enter, he was just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was a virgin. So, but anyway.
Crazy. I don't know if I don't think I've ever slept with any virgins.
But I asked him and he was like, no, I have before. I'm like,
was he drinking before or no?
No, we weren't drinking at this time, but
maybe he hadn't done it in a while. Hey, I don't know.
I don't know.
Does that happen? Men, nay, answer.
I think men do that so much that even if it has been a while, that it wouldn't be that fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think he was a virgin.
Maybe he was, and then the next day he like looked up videos and
Probably,
stuff.
probably.
And then he came back.
Yeah,
He
he was
redeemed
determined.
himself.
Yeah, so he got major points for that. But yeah,
funny.
I just thought about that when we're.
All right, thank you, Amy K, again for dinner. We appreciate you. Thank ya. Good night. But that's funny.
Let it spill, Navajo man.
No, come on, Navajo man. So we have another story. Where I was staying at, I was smoking them tweeds on our steps, and this car pulled up with 3 guys. One came up and asked if I knew who sold. Of course I did, so we went a couple times and got acquainted. A few times we parked somewhere and did the deed. It was a real rush, but a week into it, I moved and left without saying anything. But my roommate told me he came around asking for me and looked bummed out when she said I moved. No strings for me.
Dang.
Yeah, sometimes that's just how it goes.
Yep. I can't do that, man.
Nowadays, I can't. Like, I feel like as you get older, you start to realize, like, you know, you just want your forever. You just want one person.
Pretty much. Yeah.
As you get older, that's how I am. I don't know.
Sometimes I think I have it in me.
Maybe if I was going through a heartbreak, then I would probably be like, bring him on. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, shoot. Line him up, you know.
Renee, after your story, kitty, make it came to mind. Yeah, I was kind of like, I was kind of pissed off though, low key. I was trying not to show it, but yeah.
Yeah, it sucks when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some Sam T BK was all when you said you named your guy Strawberry.
Yeah.
She saw reminds me of Cheech and Chong. That's what I know. Have you watched that movie?
No, I've never seen Cheech and Chong
There's
movies.
a guy on there named Strawberry.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he a stoner?
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Yeah, he's a stoner. He went to Vietnam or something, so he like trips out.
Oh.
It's kind of funny. And he has these birthmarks on him. I don't know if they're birthmarks, but they're like red on his face and all over. I think that's why they call him Strawberry. And then he has a parrot. I'm all talking. He has a parrot, and like they're all knocking on the door, and here the parrot's all, Strawberry's not here.
Damn, I'll have to watch it. I've never seen
You've never
that.
seen Cheech and Chong? Oh,
as much as I used to smoke in high school, no, I never seen Cheech and Chong.
Cheech and Chong movies are funny. All right, we have a long story here.
You want me to read it?
Sure.
Whoa. Okay. Hi, Sierra and Kitty. Loved seeing you all in the parade. I wanted to contribute to the topic since I am a retired auntie. I had an auntie phase where I hooked up with this one uncle at the time, but of course it happened at a party. Anywho, I went to this party with my roommates, got to the party, met the host who was the uncle I hooked up with at the time. As party progressed, I started to conversate with the uncle, and one thing led to another and the deed was done. What's funny about the story is that a couple years down the road, I ended up working with his older sister, who was one of my supervisors at the time. The only way I got to know this info is because my supervisor would talk about her brother all the time. Eventually saw a pic, and let me tell you, I have never felt so awkward in my life. We never spoke after that hit and run, but it was so worth it because Uncle was stacked. It was a hit and run for the books, I guess. That's why I'm telling you, aunties. Have a good night, ladies.
Wow.
Should have kept him.
Damn.
Could have that every night.
Should have went back for seconds.
Yeah, for real. Dang.
Oh shoot.
Was he native though? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
Ooh, we have four messages. Trying to think if I have any other stories. Hmm. I don't know. Let's see. Back in my prime, I was rodeoing and I saw a really good-looking Navajo. I winked and waved. Next thing, we were in my horse trailer and had some fun.
Winked and waved. Ooh, horse trailer.
It was a one and done. I saw him a couple more times at different rodeos, but we never hooked up again. College days. Dang, that freaking trailer.
Dang.
That's
It was all rocking.
I know. That's some guts right there.
Yeah.
You were throbbing.
Couldn't wait.
That's crazy.
That's really adventurous.
That is very spontaneous.
Mm-hmm.
A good story for the grandchildren. Just kidding.
The girls. Dang.
Y'all, disclaimer: if you're doing this, make sure to go get checked.
Yeah.
Wear protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. That's crazy. Okay. My hit and run that was the most stressful was a guy I met online. We went to eat at a sushi restaurant. We ate a lot of sushi and drank a lot of sake bombs. He came over to my apartment after. We played all night and it was fun. When he left in the morning, I knew I wouldn't see him again. I knew he used a condom, but I also didn't get my period for a long time. For a while, I thought I was pregnant. It was stressful because I wasn't trying to get pregnant either. Eventually, my period came late, and that was my last hit and run in my college days. I was single and didn't have any more hit and runs because of the stress from thinking I was pregnant. The playtime was fun but stressful to think about being a single mom. Never saw the guy again. Dang, that reminds me of college. I met this guy and we hung out a few times, and like we've done the deed already before, but this time I had been drinking and he picked me up and then we went back to his place, and then I was with my friend and we were just hanging out and whatever, drinking some more, and then we go into his room. Well, me and him go into his room, and then of course things happened, and then the next morning, probably like 4 or 5 in the morning, me and my friend we leave, and like I was stressing, like I was so stressed because I don't know, I kind of felt like he didn't use protection and I was stressed, and then man, I know how it was to be stressed because I was stressing for like a month. Then I got my period and I was like,
that seems like it always happens, huh? When you're not careful, and then it's like the universe is like, let's make her sweat a little bit more.
I know.
And then that comes.
And it always comes like later too,
Yeah.
when you're stressing. I don't know what it is. Dang, that just reminded me of that time.
Yeah.
So I know how that
I had a
is.
couple of those.
If the trailer's rocking, don't come a knocking. No love, no gloves, ladies. Yeah. I feel like it always happens when you're like intoxicated too.
Yeah.
That's how it is for me.
That's how my first son came. I can attest to that.
But I definitely got lucky.
Yep.
They were like, just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
I was in college too. I cannot imagine like if I did, because after that I lost contact with him.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I lost my phone or something, and I lost contact with him because I didn't have his phone number or I didn't have his information
That used
anymore.
to suck, Connie. You lose your phone, you had to like individually get all your numbers back.
And you couldn't. There's no
They
cloud
didn't
that it
have
saved
cloud
to
then,
or anything.
yeah.
I used to lose my phone all the
Me
time
too.
too back in the day. And I always used to get a new phone, so lost him though. He was really cute though.
Do you remember his name? We should stalk him later.
I don't know his last name.
Ah.
It's a hit and run for a reason.
Dang, yep.
Like we
that's
hung
so
out
hot.
for a few times, but I never got to know what his last name was or anything.
Okay.
We were kind of still in that hanging out phase. I think that was probably only like our third time hanging out.
Yeah.
So if I saw him, I don't know if I would recognize him. I probably would, I think. I don't know. It's been so long ago. This is probably like freaking 14 years ago, maybe. 13.
You know what is so weird? And I just thought about this just now because if you didn't watch my first video when we were going through the parade, I had to go sit in a truck because I was winded. Two, I was like I was like really overheating, so I was like I need to cool off for a bit. So I went to go sit in the truck, and I was getting ready to get out, and I just happened to look on my left side, and I seen this guy that I used to, well, I wouldn't really say mess around with, but we were like seeing each other at one point, and he looks exactly the same, and I was just like, oh my gosh. So I stayed in the truck, and I was like, I'll just get off over there, and little Rezzy and Simone, they were laughing away. But I just felt so embarrassed. I'm like freaking, what, 34 years old over here all scared. So it just made me wonder, like, how can these chicks on my res, I'm speaking about my res, we all know they used to screw each other and who had who and whatever, yet they all come together with their families and like act like nothing ever happened. I'm like, how the hell can they do that?
Yeah.
When me, knowing damn well this happened well over 10 years ago, I'm 34 and I couldn't even get off that truck. I was so scared. So I'm just like, is it a maturity thing, or do people just not ashamed, or they don't care, or what?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Just made me think of that.
I would be all scared.
I was, yeah, and I'm pretty sure he saw me. I'm pretty sure he saw me. So it was kind of embarrassing. But he looked good though. Yeah. I didn't stalk him yet. Yeah.
Somebody asked, what did she ask? Razor Soft, what kind of hit it and quit it story do we send? I have so many. Girl, send whatever you want to send.
Yeah, send the juiciest ones you have. Yeah.
This one night at a bar, I decided to play pool. I put my name on the board, and I played on a table that seemed like had good players. I won a few games, and then the guys started buying me beer. Long story short, I went out to smoke, and this guy came out and started talking to me and telling me about how I play pool. He asked me if I wanted to check out another bar. We checked another bar and danced and drank. At the end of the night, we left at closing time. Started kissing on side of the bar. He asked if I needed a ride home. In my parking lot, in my parking lot, we got it on in the truck. Well, he texted me a few times after, but I never seen him again. I think he probably had a girlfriend because he was handsome. Crazy. That reminds me, I have a Vegas one night story. So me and my friend, we used to go to Vegas a lot in college, especially when we were like juniors, seniors. And we went to Vegas one time on like a really strict budget. So we would go all the time, and we would stay at like cheap motels, because when you're in Vegas, you're not always in your room. Like, you're always out and about. So we're like, yeah, whatever, let's just stay wherever. So we kind of got this hotel off the strip. I don't remember what it was called, but anyways, one night, I think it was the night we got there, we got ready, we got all dolled up. I was wearing a dress, and we were like heading out in heels and stuff. But anyways, I meet this guy in the elevator, and I don't even remember his name, but we meet this guy in the elevator. He was really nice, and then we're like, what do you in Vegas, I don't know, we just talked to everybody that's there, and we're conversating with him, and he was really cute. And so I was like, what are you doing? I was like, where's your friends? And he's like, oh, they're out. I just woke up from a nap, and I'm about to head out and see if I can find them, but I don't have my phone because that was the times when we didn't really care for phones, And he was just like, my phone's dead, so I can't get a hold of them or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay. And at that time, I left my charger. So I forgot my charger, and I had my phone, but I just didn't have my charger to charge it. So we go out, and then he ends up like hanging out with us for like the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really nice. He bought us drinks. He hung out with us basically, and then my friend ended up like going somewhere else, and she ended up meeting someone too, but she ended up meeting him like while she was out on her own. And so we ended up taking a cab back to the hotel. Then he stayed the night over, and then of course stuff happened. It was a nice night.
Memorable night.
Memorable night. I just don't remember his name. But and then I think I gave him my phone number, or I don't remember what had happened, or if he gave me his something. But of course both of our batteries were dead. I don't know what happened. Anyways, never saw him again. So that was my one-nighter. Then I was stressing too about that night, because I was just like, man, I don't even know what this guy, where he was. All I remember was he was from like Los Angeles. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what if I get pregnant by this guy? I don't even know who he is.
Dang.
So that was my night in Vegas.
Oh man, I just thought of one that I don't want to tell. Did anybody send it in?
Yeah.
Read those.
Okay, not quite a hit and run, but it was a turn off. So this story happened in my early 20s. I was partying with my friend, a white girl, at Midnight Rodeo in Phoenix, LOL, on Indian school. We were having a good time, and I ended up seeing a high school crush from Carl Hayden High School. He was half Navajo and Hopi. I always thought he was cute, but he had a girlfriend at the time. I knew him in high school. Anyway, he had a homie, and my friend and I ended up leaving with them. They took us back to their apartment in ghetto-ass Maryville, but we grew up there, so it wasn't a bad time. We were doing hood rat shit, LOL, drinking, and his friend had a handgun, and we were shooting around. What? All dumb, shooting the gun upward. Anyway, I noticed my crush was feeling my white friend, so I was like, nope, this guy is my high school crush, and I'm going to snag him. Hey. Anyway, we got down to business, and his sausage was so small. I was like, oh hell no. I know this guy had kids with his high school sweetie. So I was like, how did he with this small thing? LOL. It turned me off, and I made an excuse that we had to leave right away. Don't know if he had performance anxiety, or if he wanted my white friend instead, or if he just had a small one, period. LOL. Anyways, that's my story. Love you. Love your lives.
Dang.
I think he just had a small one.
Yeah, he just had a small one.
I've had that experience before,
Me too.
and it was a turn off. Honestly,
It was,
I just didn't want to do it after that.
Yep.
But I'm glad I didn't.
I still went through with it, but I didn't like it. I was thinking like I was gonna be able to work with it.
Get it out of him.
But I didn't, so that was the first and last time. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, and it was really crazy because this guy was like pretty well known, you know, like he was like, I don't know, a ladies' man, and then I was just like, I was really surprised. Really surprised, I'll just say that.
Yeah, it's always them ones who are big talk too.
For real. For real.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Seeing Sierra in a whole new light.
I'm just thinking about your mom, where she's all like, you don't know what your children do out there.
She's all watching it now. Wow,
we're adults.
You know, if you want to watch and hear these stories, Mom.
He's a 10 that had a small one.
Nice Tammy stories. Was a bit scared you might have rockfucker type fans.
Dang, I was, yeah. The
I
stories
like
are
that
pretty
though.
good. Yeah.
I like that you guys are like contributing and sending in your stories. That's what I love about this,
The
doing the
live.
lives and
Yeah.
stuff. Is you guys participate and send in your stories.
We definitely would not be able to keep this show going for 2 hours if you guys were not. If we were doing like pre-recording, we would be
Yeah.
boring. But you guys help out a lot.
For
You guys
sure.
contribute a whole lot. You don't even know it. So.
You didn't give him your AOL Resi. Oh shoot! I think we both kind of already knew like it wasn't gonna go anywhere, but it was a nice night. I mean, I don't know. He was a nice gentleman.
Maybe he was a grower and not a shower. No, I think guys, they grow fast. Yeah. When they want it, they shoot up like.
Ooh, somebody said, "Wish me luck, aunties. Meeting a Neff right now. Send us an update."
Send us a pic.
I'm gonna message them back and say, "Update us."
Meeting a Neff. Dang.
Good luck.
You know what? I haven't even been on a date in a while. I'm gonna have to go scroll and swipe again. You know what? I was telling Sarah that my son says that I'm really picky. So I was swiping and I was like, nah. And I didn't even know my oldest son, Keanu. He was right here by me, and he started laughing, and I was like, what? And he was all like, Mom, he's all, you're so he's all, what was wrong with that guy? And I was like, I don't know. He looks nerdy. He was all like, that I swiped again. He was like, and that guy, and I was like, I don't know. I was just like throwing out random stuff, and he was like, you're so mean. I was like, Keanu, am I judgmental? He's like, yeah. He's all, bruh. His favorite word. He's all, bruh. He's all, you're gonna be single for a long time. I was like, dang. Maybe it's me. Maybe my dad is right. My dad tells me I'm too, he always tells me like I'm too mean and that I need to, basically give guys a chance. It's what my dad tells me all the time.
So remember the person who said that the uncle was stacked?
Mm-hmm.
She said, yes, Kitty, he was native. Unfortunately, he is in a relationship now, and she's a lucky lady.
Dang.
Damn. You lost out on that one.
Yep.
Hey. Okay. Back in 2014, I was working at fast food place there. A very, very beautiful lady working there. Three into working there, she finally came up to me, asked if she may get a ride after work. I said, sure. End of the shift came, we clocked out. On the way to her place, she changed her mind and asked if she may hang out with me. I was like, okay, thinking nothing much of it. She said, I gotta pee. She said, may I go into your place? I said, okay. We went into my place. I was waiting in the living room. I heard the bathroom door open. I stood up thinking we was gonna leave. She came around the corner from down the hall naked, and I was like, holy fuck. But I also asked if she was okay. What happened? She said, I've been trying to figure out how to get you alone, and this is all I can come up with. I responded, really? You could have just asked me. She said, well, I'm here now. What you gonna do about it?
Dang,
I could not do that.
That's some like.
She was throbbing hard for you.
Dang, that's like some white girl stuff there, and that's like stuff
It's
you
like,
see in the movies.
It's like porn scene.
Yeah. What's that one movie where she comes out in whipped cream? And that's like that kind of stuff. Yeah, dang.
I went for it. LOL. Morning time came. I dropped her off 6 hours till shift starts, thinking I was going to see her again. I went to work. She wasn't there yet. I figured she was running late. Closing time came. I asked the shift manager at the time if she called in. They said no. She came in earlier in the day, turned in her uniform and her name tag because she was moving away. I couldn't help but laugh in my head. SMH. And it sucked at the same time. Never to this day seen her again.
Dang. She had it all planned out.
She knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She wanted to do you before she left.
Yeah.
Oh, that person said that they met 3 months into working there.
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's
She was a white girl too.
She was. See, that is some white girl stuff for real.
Wow, dang, I cannot.
I heard white girls are pretty crazy.
Too shy. I'm too shy to do that now.
Yeah. Even when I had the bod to do that, I wouldn't even have balls to do that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Shit. Oh shit. Oh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Sacred Lineage said Shiprock Fair. I don't think so.
As much as we want to,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll make Shiprock Fair because it's a week before Tuba City Fair, and we have to be at Tuba City Fair because we already signed up to be a part of the meet and greet.
Mm-hmm.
And Shiprock Fair, just financial wise, I don't think it's gonna work. Because we already have to go to Tuba City. We already went to Winter Rock. And then have to go all the way back to New Mexico for Shiprock Fair. I don't know. It's just, it would be nice, but it just, financially, it just won't be a smart thing. Because we both have our own personal expenses on top of the things we do for this channel and even our own personal channel. So, financial wise, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Unless we get it sponsored by somebody.
Hey, that'd be cool if like freaking TNR was like, hey, we'll send you a banner.
I know.
Cool.
We'll send you a banner and candy.
Yeah.
To pass out.
And here's a check for travel expenses. That'd be cool.
Right. Just shout out our TNR. Okay. Says, hi ladies, prior to meeting and dating my husband, I had casually dated my sister-in-law's cousin. He was very fit and had a decent size eggplant emoji. Yeah. So shameful, but he lived with his mom, and I'm pretty sure toward the end of the relationship, she knew we basically just saw each other for sex. It was honestly super disappointing because he had the goods, but didn't know how to use it. A hot mess. My story was similar to Kitty's. He wasn't a virgin, but he'd finish very quickly. It was a big turnoff. Thank God that ended and I met my husband. Man.
How do you have a
waste.
big schlong and not know how to use it? If I knew I had a big schlong and ladies told me that I have a big schlong, I'd be like, bam, bam, bam.
You're watching porn all day to
I'll be
figure
like
it out.
a big swing. I'll be pounding. Oh man, like how do you not know? I guess girls didn't tell him. Maybe he didn't have that confidence.
Yeah, maybe girls. Maybe he just. I don't know. Maybe he was just a one-nighter type of guy and just never stuck around with someone to teach him what to do.
Yeah. Maybe he was just all rezzed out. and only was with res girls that hit their face.
Hit their mouth.
Oh man.
Okay, my hit and run story. During my prime, my best friend and I would hit the clubs, specifically one by Castles and Coasters in AZ. I met this guy and he wanted to leave. I did too, LOL. So my friend told me she'd drive me to the hotel he was staying at so I can get some. She waited outside in the car. Dang, so that's a down.
That's a friend. Yeah,
Dang.
that's a friend for life right there.
She waited outside in the car so I can do my thing. I was kind of nervous because I knew my Aunt Flo was coming. Anyway, we did it, and when we were done, I seen the white sheets were red. He went to the restroom, so I ran out and left. I was so embarrassed. I'm glad I didn't give him my real name or number. Till this very day, she always brings up, remember that one time? Oh,
Has that ever happened to you? Where you got some?
I know. I always tell them beforehand, like, I'm at the end of my flow, or I'm about to get it, or whatever.
Dang, I'm trying to think. I want to say it.
But then they always think you're lying. They're always like, you're not on it. You're just saying that.
Oh.
And I'm like, all right. You want to know? Just kidding.
Dang, that sucks.
I'm very like self-conscious of when I'm on it though. It's just like I don't want anybody touching me or I don't know.
You're just not in the mood. Dang, I feel like that's like the worst time.
Because opportunities always come up too.
I'd be really throbbing during that time.
I heard like, well, medically they say you should do it while you're on it because it helps the process. I don't know though. Me.
So yeah, that sucks. White sheets.
Oh.
I want to say I probably no. There was something worse than that. Never mind. Never mind.
I love Sierra and her financial literacy.
Yeah, I know. I always take it away. She knows what to say. Did we get any more stories?
You got a picture?
Ooh.
Says, hi Kitty, was thinking about you when my friend took this picture. You're very beautiful.
Let me see. Let's open that picture. He looks northern.
Wait. Okay.
Better not be from White River. Yeah.
Who are you, sir?
Where are you from?
Just so you guys know, we just got a pic specifically for Kitty. He's all looking into the sky.
I would really prefer if you looked into the camera. You
look like you're in a...
Does he look like a northerner?
Looks like an old picture.
Yeah, it does.
Is this an old picture?
Yeah, it looks like those pixels are pretty low there. Either that or you have an Obama phone.
Huh.
I would like to see your eyes. I don't know about those tattoos though. But I don't know. Show me a picture of those eyes.
I like that though. Hi Kitty, was thinking about you when my friend took this picture. You're very beautiful.
He's all lying. He probably just put it on the timer. Hey. Never mind.
That might be an old picture.
I don't think it's real. I don't think it's real.
I don't know. Are you sure that's you?
Yeah.
All right.
Curtis, a little blood never hurt nobody. Laugh out loud, some females are freakier on their period.
All right, I'm going to try and do this. I have to...
What do you want?
What name should we replace this name with?
What does it say? Oh, okay. Let's do steak.
Steak?
Yeah.
Steak.
Seems like a steak man.
It says, hello, I almost had... Oh, wait. Hello. I have had a almost hit it and run session with Steak. He was dating his previous woman named Sissy. We were all at a graduation party and he took us to some hill in St. Michael's, close to Winter Rock. He was all over me. I was so drunk and thought he was cute with his big truck. Our mutual friends tried to race up that hill, but he took me back to his truck and ate me out. He tried to do more, but I was like, nah, I'm too scared. Steak sure knows how to eat the peach.
Damn. That's very rare. Very rare. Shout out to steak, man.
That's a real one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you bagged him.
I know. That's a rare breed right there.
Yep. How much to go to Shiprock Fair? I don't know. I think round trip gas was like, how much? We filled up like 3 times on, I think.
And it was like $70
$70
each.
each time. So what's 70 times 3?
210.
$210 for gas. Auto food.
Kneel down breads.
Mainly it's just the gas part,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Someone's all laughing at Bud and Sissy. Did you just say Sissy?
Well, I was already gonna say.
Oh, okay.
I was already gonna say the name.
Yeah. Oh man.
I once was really into this guy at a bar, flirting and all, but we started laughing and talking. He wanted to go to a room. He was really good looking, OMG, and it was a disappointment because his weenie was small and I couldn't feel anything. I made excuses to leave. I left him in the room and never seen him again. Disappointment from a damn handsome man with beautiful eyes. Oh, dang. Hi, LOL. We got a pic again.
Who's that?
That looks like a college boy. Something college, look.
Gannett College. Yes, kidding. Oh, I can see.
Trying to figure out where you go to school at. Who are you? Who's your mom? Me.
Gilbert Community College. Yeah, just kidding. I don't know.
No, I don't know what college. College. He's in college though.
He has a, what is this called right here?
Mustache.
Yeah.
He has a mustache and some nice eyebrows. Yeah.
Are you native or are you Mexican? Yeah. Maybe
Thanks
half.
for the pic.
Yeah.
Nice shirt.
Nice stash.
Oh. Was this for me or Kitty?
Or
Me
for
or her?
both.
Or for both? Or for whoever wants it.
Oh, shit.
Dang. All right. Where was that?
Steak, that name.
All right. I dated my ex for about a month and we never got any time to do the deed with our family being around all the time. So we just hung out, watched movies, had dinner together until his uncle hit me up through Messenger while his nephew was working the night shift. Mind you, he had his own car, his own house, and so handsome. I had a roommate and no privacy, and his uncle picked me up and we had fun together. Sadly, I left his nephew and him because I couldn't take the keep it in the family thing going. I never did it with his nephew though. That would have been more weird. His uncle had his own spot, not my ex and I, just to clarify that part. Wow.
So she ended up hooking up with the uncle?
She got the uncle instead of the nephew.
Dang.
Uncle swooped in there. That's how you know. Me. That's how you know they're a true unk.
Uncle was smooth. Uncle was smooth with it.
Easy.
What?
Ladies, guess who this is? LOL, I've sent pictures to y'all. Just got done working out for the night. This is for the both of you.
Yeah, all swole.
All sweaty and glistening.
Looks like Edward Cullen. That glittery skin. Yeah.
Kitty likes this one.
Woo. You got some muscles, I'll give you that.
Okay, appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks. Definitely made us smile.
Donation for Shiprock Fair coming from Texas. Yeah, we have our
Cash App.
Cash App right here.
Can you guys see it? Comment if you can see the Cash App sign.
It's just anti-time.
Yeah,
Dollar anti-time.
Yeah.
But we're also trying to fundraise for
Tuba City.
any of the cash apps we get is gonna help us to Tuba City.
Mm-hmm. Lakota Bay. How come we can't see the pics?
Someone's all picked for both of you. Hey. Awesome show, much love. Hey, if you send us pics, we're sharing. Just kidding. From here on out, any pics that's sent, we're sharing it on the live.
Let's go for it.
We didn't say that before, so
Oh.
there. Everybody has a disclaimer. We can't share these ones.
Dang. Technically, we said it on our very first one.
Technically, yeah, we do share all the pics.
Show them. It wouldn't be anti-time if it wasn't, if we weren't true to our word.
Let's see in the comments who all wants to see the
Yeah,
pics.
who wants to see the pics?
Comment, like the live.
Renee, Kitty, you blushing.
Show the pics. Dakota Bay. How come we can't see the pics?
Renee, didn't Mike say he was sending y'all a picture? Hello Me says, would you rather have an ugly dude with a big one or a good looking one with a little one?
Shoot, I'll take the ugly dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll just put a pillowcase over your head. I'm just kidding.
I feel like,
I don't really go for looks.
yeah, I feel like if you get a connection with them,
Yeah.
you get a connection.
Yeah.
Or like, you start to grow, you know.
And if he has a
Yeah.
big schlong, you make sure you have a connection. You put effort into making sure you have a connection. No, yeah, if you look at my track record, you would know. I do not go for looks. So I feel like all the shitty guys, like all the cute guys, were always the ones that did me wrong. So
We only have 75 likes and 245 people watching.
oh, you guys better like this live.
When we reach 100 likes, we'll share the pics.
Okay, go for it.
Make sure to like the live. I want to see the pics. I want to show you the pics.
We can't show you the pics.
Oh, Lois, I did get your email. Did you get her email too?
Yes.
We will respond. We haven't discussed it yet, so that's why we haven't responded.
It was.
Or did you respond?
Yeah. So basically, Lois wanted an order from me, from you, and from Anti-Time. And the thing that we haven't figured out yet, team meeting by the way, is these are 3 different channels
Yeah.
that one person is wanting to buy from. So I didn't know how to go about it. And then at the same time, I don't want to answer for you, you know what I mean? So I told her to message you directly. But I feel like it gets really complicated because she wanted a shirt from me, she wanted something from you, and then she wanted something from Anti-Time. That's 3 different channels, 3 different accounts, 3, you know what I mean? So I don't know how we would go about that.
Well, she could just send it to one, and then whoever she sends it to can send it to
Just like,
the Anti-Time and then me or whatever.
oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
And then we can all split the shipping or
Yeah.
whatever.
I was saying that they should, if they wanted to order that, they should pay for their shipping. What is it, like an extra $5 or something? So that we
I
wouldn't
think
have to
it
pay shipping.
depends. I think it depends.
Like where it's going?
Well, I think we should sell the shirts for $30. That way it covers shipping
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah,
online.
it's a good idea.
Well, for those of you who don't know, we're discussing our t-shirt sales. We did make some call your favorite anti tees in white print and pink. So we haven't announced it on here yet, but we're selling them. We did make some, and we made some for Winter Rock Fair, but we had nowhere to sell or set up. So unfortunately, we didn't make any sales there. But shout out to my family because they bought a good amount of shirts from us.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm glad we didn't just lug it all the way over there.
I
came
did.
back.
Sarah was like, "You just took your shirts for a ride." My box.
But yeah, so we're gonna be selling them, and in Tuba City we'll have the shirts available, and they're actually gonna allow us to set up a merch booth. So that's exciting, huh?
Yeah, that's cool. And they are black shirts. Again, like Sierra said, they're black shirts, but they have the white print or the pink print.
Lil Rezzy said I just changed the subject. But
Go for it.
Yeah. Hit us up if you're really serious about buying a shirt. We can definitely make that happen now. Being with a guy with a little one is probably like being with a girl with small boobs. LOL, nothing to play with. That's a good comparison, though.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. It just made me think of me in high school, though, because, like, I guess I'm kind of glad that my ex liked me for me, because your girl was not packing. She did not have a rock at all, so things kind of felt targeted right there.
Well, we are talking smack about guys that
for real.
see.
For real.
All right, we have 109 likes. Let's get these pictures out. Cash App sign is too small. Can't see it. It's Can you put it on there?
Yeah, I'll put it on. So, do you want me to put the PayPal too?
Sure.
Okay. So
make sure to email us because we still need to get in contact with you about your mailing address. Oh, this man who sent the picture. So this is the guy who said, "Hi, LOL, hard eyes, naughty face, naughty face emoji." He said, "I'm Mexican and Apache," and then he sent emojis with Monument Valley emoji, an eagle emoji, a heart emoji, and a muscle emoji. Yeah. Then I was like, "Who's this picture for, me or Kitty?" He's all, "Pick for both." He said, "Awesome show, much love." He's a California boy. So this is the college boy we were talking about.
Okay, so Cash App is just the number sign that in anti-time spelt out, and then the PayPal is at anti-time. So
we'll figure out a better sign.
Yeah.
But here's the college boy we're talking about. Nice educated young man right here. Thank you for your pick.
Half Apache. Let's show those muscles.
All right, let's show the Dale workout photos. So this is the picture, the one Dale sent in when he just said that he got done with his workout.
He's all
nice and sweaty. And then this is the one Kitty likes. Looking all swole.
Dang,
ready to fight for Kitty. There you go.
He looks like he knows how to tame an auntie. Tame someone that can, someone who gets out of hand like myself. I'm just kidding.
Where was that other one? Somebody sent. Oh, this is the guy who said, "Hi, Kitty, was thinking about you when my friend took this picture. You're very beautiful." And we're like, "How old is this picture?"
Oh, looks
This
like
is
from
him.
MySpace days.
Looking in the sky, just thinking about Kitty, wondering if she's gonna go live tonight. That's the tat. She was like, "I don't know about your tats." What is that?
If you're gonna have tats, let's go big or go home.
Mom, is that a claw?
It's an eagle claw.
It's an eagle claw. Just sacred.
So So thank you for sending in your pics.
Thank you for contributing. Every pic we get, we're gonna share.
Renee said, "Oh, so cute. Looks like my cousin Muscalero in Mexican." Probably is.
Okay, we're done with all the messages. Don't forget, send in your confessions or pictures if you want to. If you want to send in your pic, feel free.
Christy, laugh out loud. He's all fighting for your love.
Oh, shoot.
Luis, those eyes. Teresa says, "Hi, ladies. I like your show."
Thank you. Is it all blurry on your end? No.
No.
Okay, mine is all pixelated. I think it's just my.
How long have we been on so far?
Oh no. Well, we started around 8:45, 9:45, an hour and a half.
Okay. Says blurry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. If you guys hear noises, that's my upstairs neighbor. I don't know what they're doing right now.
You ever hear them banging away?
Yeah, I hear
Really?
them having sex.
Can you hear them like yelling or moaning?
No.
Just like.
You just hear the bed.
Dang, is it kind of annoying?
No, I haven't heard it in a while. Like, I got a new fan, and it's kind of loud, so I haven't heard them in a long time.
Is it that one fan that you had when I slept over that last time? It was all freaking loud. Is it a black one? Was it a black fan?
No.
Okay, never mind.
The one I have is what color is it? I think it's white.
It was really loud though, and it's kind of tall. Is it tall?
Oh yeah, and it rotates.
Yeah.
It's a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one.
It was all powerful.
Yeah, yeah. That one's the one I have in the room now.
Dang.
But I don't know. It kind of gives like that white noise, which I like about it. So I don't hear them, but I do hear them having sex. But I only hear the bed. I don't hear like her like, you know, having fun.
Oh
Yeah. I don't hear that. I'm like, oh, cheat me.
They probably got kids. Do they have kids?
No, they don't have kids.
Dang.
They're young.
Shit, I'll cheat.
I know. That's why I'm like, they're all young.
Who does that?
They do.
Ooh, just telling on ourselves.
I'm judging their
I know.
their sex
I know.
Oh, shoot.
Dang. I don't know about them. Yeah.
No, I don't like them though.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I wonder if they know you do this.
I don't know. I wonder. That would be funny, huh? They just see the lights on, all laughing away. Cause remember when Jerickson came over? They said we were loud, like they could hear us at the door.
Oh yeah. I never thought about that. We are kind of loud, huh? Oh man.
Hey, honey's noisy neighbor here. Do better. Hey, first of all, they're really loud. They're actually really loud.
Yeah, they're always stomping around up there.
Maybe you have skinwalkers on your roof.
No, man. They're probably having a powwow practice upstairs. Probably practicing for the, what is it? Squat-its.
What do you do when you hear them doing that? Nothing. I'm just like, I'll just like listen for a little bit and then it'll stop. So, okay.
I really don't like that. I really hate that.
Yeah, my neighbor before though, he was the maintenance man. He was a white guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was okay looking. He was a little older. You could hear him. He was like, he was putting in work.
Bad dude.
I know. I would hear him, and
he would probably really dress up like the maintenance guy.
He probably would. Dang, he was definitely putting in that work.
Can you hear his ladies that were there?
Yeah,
too?
you could hear them.
Interesting.
Now that was interesting to listen to.
Yeah. Dang. Interesting.
It doesn't bother me. I'm just like, I'll listen and I'm like,
if it's a good, if it's entertaining like that, I don't mind. But if it's just a bed it's just annoying because
Yeah.
it to me. I feel like it's always when you're like trying to sleep, and I shit you not. Sometimes my neighbors are like that, and it's just really loud, and it's always like when we're all trying to go to sleep, and it's like really quiet, and it's really annoying. So one time I got so tired of it that I literally walked my ass into the living room, opened the closet, grabbed that broom out, went back into my room, and I was all like, boom, boom, boom. And then my dad must have been awake because he's all like, Kenny, he's all, leave him alone. He's all, don't do that. I was like, wow, they're all loud. He all mad just because I wasn't getting none. But no, it's just kind of annoying. Like, I don't want to hear that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But maybe they don't know they make noise too, you know? I have lived upstairs, and maybe that was me once upon a time. My neighbors never banged the ceiling, so I stopped doing that after that. Yeah. I don't want to ruin nobody's, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's yeah, I guess it just depends. Before that, 2 guys lived up there, 2 Navajo guys. So I don't know if they were like cousins or brothers or whatever. So I never really heard anything. They would stomp around too, though. But they didn't live up there too long. Are you both going to Gathering of Nations? I don't know. That's in April. So not sure. You should yell, finish her. Probably rearranging the furniture. It really sounds like that.
Yeah.
Like it, like all you'll hear that all day too. Like I'm like, what the heck? You're moving the chair again? Are you moving the table or what? I'd probably be singing some round dance songs if I heard a repeating sound like that.
Are you both going to gather? Did you read that one already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you ladies get my text also for purchases? I'm not sure. I haven't checked the text app yet. Let's see. Well, we have a few messages. Okay.
Kitty, you and your broom killing the mood.
It says, before I met my husband, I was dating a Marine named Marcus, but he was my height, only 5'5" with brown eyes. I was in the military as well. All we did was make out and him fingering me and me jacking him off, never the deed. We did this for over a year. What?
Read it again? Before I met my husband, I was dating
Let you read it.
a Marine named Marcus. He was my height, only 5'5". I was in the military as well. All we did was make out and him fingering me and me jacking him off, never the deed. Interesting. We did this for over a year. I had a boyfriend at the time, but I was still dating this Marine. He was dating others. He came back from a deployment in July. He picked me up with his other Marine buddies, and we all got pulled over by Navajo cops. The Navajo cops made us all do the sobriety test. 2 out of 5 of us passed. My hit and run guy was too drunk and failed. Got tossed in the drunk tank. The driver was also a Marine and passed the sobriety field test, and he ended up taking me home. That was the end of it. They had to go on another deployment. While on deployment, they both emailed me and messaged me and called me all the time. When they came back, I finally did the deed with Marcus, and he was well endowed. I rode him and it hurt.
Dang.
But I caught Marcus having sex at another party with another girl. I cut him off and decided I was going to talk to his best friend the other Marine that passed the sobriety test. We talked and decided he would come by. I had the best sex with his best friend, and we decided to get married. Girl, I'm glad that all that happened. Best friends of the guy you're crying over are usually the best. Interesting.
Interesting. I never thought to go to, yeah, the best friend thing. Wow. Someone all sends a pic of Josh Ghani. Dale, did you show this one from last live? Just sends another pic.
Hey, wants to be shown.
Dale, do you wear the same shirt? Nee. Not long ago, a guy messaged me on Facebook. He started talking about sending me pictures, small, chunky, and I told him the truth. He was like, okay, have a good day. I think the guy is way older than me. Okay. Schoolboy said, it would be awesome to meet you both in person. Did I read this one? I don't think so. Okay. Back in the day, me and my then best friend was hold on. Start over. Back in the day, me and my then best friend, she was dating someone from the valley, Mexican and native guy, and he came down to pick her up to hang out. But she invited me to go with them. He was willing to take up us to the valley with him for the night and promised to bring us back the next day. Anywho, we partied and ended up at his apartment with his friend. Everyone got pretty wasted, but my guard was up because being in a strange place, I was scared and buzzed but kept my cool. Next day, my friend wakes me up and tells me she's going with him to run errands. So she said she'll bring food back, taking my order. LOL. But I was sober, so I felt okay to stay at the apartment by myself, or so I thought. Turns out his friend was still there. He woke up, came out from this other room. I was in my friend's man's room, and the friend, let's call him Jim, came in to ask where the others went. I told him and left me alone. I thought it would be at least an hour, but my friend never returned by then. Anywho, got to chatting to the friend, making the small talk, but nothing. Hours later, I went back into the room to chill because the conversation kind of just started getting slow and awkward. He was Mexican, but like a rocker dude. Another 15 minutes go by and he comes in telling me he really thinks I'm pretty and would love to get to know me and being sorry for being quiet. One thing led to another, and his very generous lover. We pretend like nothing happened because he informed me his friend told him not to mess with me, but obviously didn't listen.
Dang.
Dang. Interesting. Where is my YouTube?
Dang. Just get shot down. They just keep saying that.
Ooh.
Whoever that is.
Kishan's Travel Fun.
Aunties are pulling all-nighter. So yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, got a little sidetrack there. Um, Mega love from Ganya. Hello, Annie and Ganya. Thank you for tuning in. Good show, gals. My daughters are interested in the Monacan Nation in Virginia and finding their roots in this great nation. My ancestors are Monacan and need to help them get on track with this. Okay, Christopher.
I have never heard of that tribe.
Can't wait for y'all to have Cherish and Winter there. Yeah, so hopefully soon. I'm not sure. Hello, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry.
All right, let's see. I saw a message come through. So this was about just the recent story. It's just, they said, anywho, I didn't want a relationship. I ignored his messages to me. I never told my friend that happened. So after that party time, my friend and I drifted apart and I found out she was now with that guy I was with. I later found out years later she married him and had kids with him. We briefly reconnected and she said that he liked her when we first met that first party night, even though she was with his friend. I remember her making comments saying he was cute too, but I never mentioned it. She was saying she knew it was love then, lol, but little does she know I slept with him.
Dang. Take it to the grave.
Yeah, especially if she's not your best friend now. She don't need to know. Interesting.
Christy says, do you guys ever get crazy DMs like the viral pod? If so, you guys should share them.
I used to, but I haven't really been getting any recently.
Interesting.
Yeah, I used to get some weird ones. DM of the day. What's the DM of the day?
I know. That'd be cool. I don't really think so, no. No, I don't really get a lot of crazy stuff. I think the ones I do get are like obviously like bots and stuff. So I don't even take them serious. I just delete them.
Yeah, I don't know when the last I got a crazy DM. Let me check.
Are you going to make mugs for Auntie Time?
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Let me check my DMs. I don't even have DMs.
It sucks because it kind of goes away after a while now.
Do that?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh. Ooh, I got a request. Let's see what this request says. It says, hello. I don't know who this guy is, though. Let's check out his profile picture. Looks like a fake profile, huh? Hold on.
2.1 followers.
5 posts.
He has a lot of followers. How does he have a lot of followers?
I don't know. He's not following me.
Yeah, they go away after a while. I don't like that. I don't know.
Dang. Can't save receipts no more, I guess.
I know.
And I do notice that when you screenshot, it'll tell the other person now on Instagram. FYI.
Dang, a while ago, someone sent me, like, this was when I was very first started YouTube. Someone sent me a picture that they drew of me. I cannot find that message.
Was it a good picture?
I don't remember. I think it was like, I don't know, it was like a drawing or something. I wish I could find it, but I can't find that message.
I haven't got any crazy DMs.
Yeah, I haven't got any crazy DMs that is worth talking about.
I know. How tall do you have to be accepted?
has their own preference, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Just don't be shorter than me. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Am I asking for too much?
I don't think so.
Sierra, your parade vlog was good. Auntie Berta stole the show and had me cracking up. I needed a good laugh that day. Thanks for the video.
Thank you for watching.
Sierra, do you still get prison mail?
I do not. I haven't gotten one in a while.
Probably got out.
Probably out and about.
Probably back with the baby mom.
No time to write to me anymore.
Renee, I will make sure to send you weird DMs. Yeah, I haven't got it. I honestly don't. I can't even think of one time someone sent me a weird one.
Yeah.
No one hits me up. Me.
Yeah, lately I haven't been getting them. I used to get a lot, huh?
Mm-hmm. She did.
Don't know what happened to them. I have been getting some on Facebook though. I need to check.
Curtis, if you can ride the rides at the fair, you're tall enough, buddy.
Switch account to this page.
Whew. Anybody else have any more questions? Any more confessions? Do y'all need a third member? I'm an aspiring DJ, she goes. A third member for the show? Or for what?
We can't play music on the show.
Yeah, we can't.
I mean, yeah. We don't need a DJ.
I'm just listening and cleaning at the same time. Very interesting, Carm. Sarah says Western Navajo Nation Fair usually has a drag show. I've never been to like a drag show. I guess I kind of have.
I kind of seen the Western Navajo Nation, the Western Fair one. I was there. I went to Charlie's and I've seen them do the drag show where they do like the karaoke.
Oh, okay, okay.
Those are really fun.
Okay, yeah, I guess I have. I went somewhere. I don't remember what that place is. Somewhere in Phoenix, though. I don't believe it was Charlie's. But, yeah, I went there.
How much are your anti-time shirts? We're thinking of selling them for $30. So if it's $30, it would include shipping. Any updates on State Line? No updates that I know of. Navajo Man is our DJ. Halloween special would be cool. Cranberry Slurpee.
We gotta, yeah.
You ladies should have a Halloween special. Would love to see your costumes.
Do you dress up?
I haven't dressed up in years.
I know. The last time
I used to dress up like when my friend used to have Halloween parties in college.
Mm-hmm. What was the last thing you dressed up as?
Probably as like a witch or something.
A witch? A sexy witch? Yeah.
Not really.
Not
Wasn't
really?
even sexy.
Yeah.
Wasn't even sexy. One year I dressed up as a wench. Is that what they're called? Like the ones that would be like on with the pirates.
Oh,
The woman?
okay. Yeah. With the stockings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once dressed up as one of those that was wearing some stockings.
Yeah.
Some fishnet stockings and had a short skirt on. I wonder if I have those pictures.
Dang.
I have them somewhere. I dressed up as that before. I've dressed up as a flight attendant, directing traffic.
That's what we call it nowadays, huh? Shoot, I don't even know what the last thing I dressed. It was probably like in junior high or yeah, maybe like 6th grade, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a pink anti-time shirt to show? I do not. It's actually in the car. I haven't even brought it in. The shirts are in the car.
Oh, they're still in the car?
Yeah.
Kitty, did the waiter guy ever message you? You're gonna have to go watch part 2.
Oh, yeah.
Go watch part 2.
You guys forgot to turn the anti-sign on or it doesn't light up or something. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's right. You just can't. It's too bright to see the red.
I remember
It's
on one
on.
of your vlogs you were dressed up as the devil.
Oh, yeah. That was when I went to Denver.
Love Kitty's experiences on the Navajo Res. So real. Did you know that Navajos and Apaches are from the same Apache band? Y'all are most likely related. I know we come from the same language. The language people. Charlie's, but who remembers Karumbas?
I've been to Columbus
Yeah,
a couple
Karumbas
times.
was pretty cool. That's where we
Yeah.
used to go, and like after Grams, we would go to Karumbas, and it would be open till like 4, and we'd just go over there. We were already like feeling good by then, so we'd just be dancing away, dancing the night away.
Mm-hmm. But I'm getting kind of tired. Are
I know,
you?
yeah, I'm dying out, guys. I think we are going to call
I
it.
think it was a good topic tonight.
Yeah.
We definitely had a good conversation, and you guys don't take it all crazy and
Yeah.
be all weird.
Yeah.
This is just an adult conversation and
Mhm.
stories that we're sharing. I wasn't even sexy, Sierra. Yeah, so hit us up if you want to buy an anti-time shirt. We're going to be selling them for $30. We have basically going to have small to 3X. 3X. And we have
Stickers.
we have stickers as well, which is in the room, but we'll definitely post the picture. I think we posted a picture already on the community tab.
Yeah, we do. We have the shirts. We have the pink and the white shirts posted along with stickers on anti-time community tabs.
Yeah, the pink is kind of like this color. It's this color right here, like a blush pink. So that just kind of gives you an idea. But yeah, we'll have stickers. We'll be at Tuba City Fair selling these as well. So if you're going to be there in person, be sure to say hi to us during the meet and greet on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
We will be there. And I believe they're going to be doing like a Q&A session as well as like other entertainment stuff.
Yeah.
I know they're just kind of getting it all together. So shout out to them for inviting us out, and we're going to be there. I don't know if we're going to be at the parade. We're definitely not going to be in the parade. I don't know if we'll be at the parade because we'll be probably most likely be making a 1-day trip from Phoenix out to there because we don't really have a place to stay. But yeah. Anything else we need to add?
Not that I can think of right now. Navajo Man said, "Are you guys on Navajo Nation Fair hungover?" I felt like I was on Monday.
I know, Monday and Tuesday. I feel fine now.
Yeah, I'm okay now. But I've actually been like on a good sleep schedule since though, so we're hoping it stays that way.
Yeah. Yeah. But it definitely was a long route. I think I walked majority of the way. It was a good time. It was nice meeting Lil Rezi and Simone, who actually were the people who were the float sponsors. And then what else? We met some of the other YouTubers too who are new. Res Life, I think that was they were the only new ones, huh, that we didn't know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everybody else we knew and have met. Well, not have met, but we knew who they were through their channels. Um, yeah, otherwise, I mean, everything was all right.
I had fun.
I had fun too, for sure. What was your favorite memory on your trip to the parade? The whole thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had fun throughout the whole thing. Like, just laughing and hanging out with Mikey Jr., who was Auntie Berta. Like, he was hilarious. Meeting Ernie.
That was cool who Ernie knew who we were.
Yeah, Ernie actually told us that wasn't him and his wife watch Auntie Time too. So he was like, keep up your channel, you guys are funny, and we're like, oh my gosh, he watches our show.
I know. I went up to him and I went to go introduce myself, and then he was like, Kitty, yeah. I was like, oh, it was cool. It was pretty cool.
And I met him before at Alamo, and I didn't think he would know who I was too. Just met him in Alamo a year ago, and then he knew who I was too. So I was like, cool.
Yeah. It was cool.
He was a cool dude.
But yeah, it was funny though, cause like every time when we're in the parade walking, everybody was like, when they would see me, they're like, "Where's Hero?"
Oh really?
Yeah. So.
I know, we would be like, Kitty! Calling another person over.
Did you watch, I always get his channel name wrong, but Navajo Urban?
Oh yeah, Navajo
did you watch,
Urban Deschini.
Yeah, did you watch his video?
Yeah.
The big old gap?
Oh, I didn't see, I don't think I finished it.
There's a part on his video where he's all like, they just blew us away, or he said something like that, but he shows a big old gap from us and the person in front of us, and then from us.
I don't know how we got that big gap, because we weren't going super slow, because obvious President Nez was behind us, which they were way behind us.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we got that separated, because there was a moment where we were literally floating in the middle by ourselves.
Oh,
like people, it would be all quiet, and then we're going by, and everybody's all woo, and then get quiet.
Oh, shoot, it was funny.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that stayed till that last float goes by, because that was a long. I thought when we had crossed the finish line, when we were done, in my head I was like, this is the end of the parade, until I watched like Darwin's video, or I was like, dang, I forgot there was like a lot of floats that were behind us, and we were like in the beginning kind of, so it just goes to show like how long that parade is.
And it's crazy because there's so much people, and if you hear your name being called, you're like trying to look, but you see so many faces that you're just like trying to see where your name is being called from. So it was definitely a nice experience though. Sorry, Razor Soft, I think I somehow put you in timeout. I don't know if it was me, because I was going like this. I was all messing with my iPad. But I think you're out of timeout. Hey, that was an accident. We enjoyed seeing y'all at the parade. Will you both ever go to California? I don't know. I'm not sure. Kitty. Kitty is deadly AF.
No, thank you. I strive to be. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, it was a good time. Definitely, if we do it again next year, I feel like we need for sure better planning, and now we know what to do, because literally this is our first time in a parade. And
I saw people talking shit on your page.
Did you see that? Yeah. People were like,
they're like, surely you've been to a parade before, you know how much candy. Like, they're bitching away about candy. They were
saying about, somebody said, you guys didn't have enough candy to pass out. And I was just like, I spent almost $100 just on candy. And that was just for, out of my pocket.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they pointed out some stuff about our float not being decorated and all this, and honestly, it might, I don't know, there's no excuses, but at the same time, it was like last minute, or we finally got confirmation last minute we were actually going to be part of it, and then also we thought it was being planned, handled. But I feel like if we're going to do it next year, I do need to put more initiative into helping, because for sure I didn't like, truthfully, I didn't step up and was like, hey, do you need help with anything? I just kind of was like, oh, they're planning it, and then we said that on the slide. We're like, oh, they're handling it, we don't have to worry about it. And now next year I know, like, to step up and say, like, hey, do you need help? What do you need help with? Stuff like that. But there are stuff that we know now what to do better. Doing better next year if we do go back.
Hey, honeys.
Hey, honeys. First parade here. But yeah, I think there was 2 people who were complaining about it on my channel, and I did respond back to them. Then they called me John for saying that I was taking it as an attack.
I saw that. Yes, the banner was, I thought that was printed, the one that Res Life did.
We didn't even know who made the banner. Like, that's how unorganized, like, not to talk shit or anything, like, it was unorganized. And
the communication was off between all of us.
All of us, it was all of us.
We're all guilty of it.
But we didn't even know who made the banner.
Yeah.
But they did a really good job.
I didn't know until I think I saw his vlog.
We didn't even know Lil Rezzy and Simone were driving the truck, and that was their truck and float until they came up and introduced us. Because I was like, who are they? I thought they were like new YouTubers or something.
Yeah, me too.
Until they came up to us, and we're like, oh.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And then to all the viewers who were upset that they couldn't find us after for the meet and greet, we had no idea the meet and greet was not even a thing until that day, until we got there. So, and we didn't have any signal on our phone to
even post or anything.
To post an announcement or anything. So it was all.
It was just all messy.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Even just like trying to get back to the fair. Like, we were like, do we really want to go back? Because it was just so many people, traffic, everybody was sitting at a standstill, and we were tired, we were hungry. So then we just left.
Yeah. So next year we'll plan better. Promise. Pinky promise.
Pinky promise you. Lorezi said, yeah, I got the call the week before and brought the trailer down from Colorado the day before. Yeah, if we helped out next time, a bigger trailer with walls. Yeah, see, like, we didn't even know all of this was going on. Yeah, we didn't know about the banner until after they posted their vlogs.
Razor Soft says, I have y'all's back. I'm going to invite y'all to my crow fair. Dang.
But I think, like, if we are going to do it next year, I would want to reach out to maybe see if we can get some sponsors to help us, like, with candy or things like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of cool. That way we don't have to pay for everything, because everything adds up. Like, it's all expensive. Yeah.
And you made a good point, too, about how...
and shout out to Jerry, who also sent us money for the fund or traveling funds.
So Sierra had made a good point about how we weren't sponsored too, compared to a lot of people that were there. So that was a good point to point out.
Yeah, and then also another thing is, like, we all live in different places, so we can't even like fund. Like, I guess we can. I don't know what kind of fund, because when I thought about it, I was like, schools, they can have fundraisers, they can have food sales, but like for us, it's kind of a little harder because we're all in different locations, so it's harder for us to get together. And then that person was like, Phoenix is just like over the hill, and I'm like,
I know.
I'm like, it takes a tank and a half for me just to get all the way back to Sanasti. That's like $70, $80, $90, $100 almost. Well, $100, yeah, it's $100 just one way for me to get from here to there, that's not just over the hill for me.
And that was a long drive.
Yeah.
That was a long drive.
You guys are getting the tea from us. But yeah, for sure next year we're gonna plan better and do better and give y'all a better float. I mean, I think we did good though. I honestly think we did good for our first year doing this. Shout out to everybody who was there, everybody who was on the float, everybody who contributed and did their best. You know, not all of us had the funds to buy candy or, you know, things like that. So next year I know that to kind of be more organized with that part too.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely enjoyed the fair. Shout out to all the supporters. But yeah, fair time was fun.
Other than that,
Other than that, parade was a good time.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight.
All right, I think we're ready to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock. But thank you guys for joining. Oh, let me check if there's any more messages. One more message. Should I read it?
Yeah.
Okay. One more message and then we're saying goodnight. It says, when I was 18, I used to stay with my I used to stay with my stepdad's side of the family for vacations, and this one winter for New Year's, I met a family friend and he encouraged my cousin's sister that it was fine if I took a few sips of what they were drinking. And sure enough, I got tipsy and told him I just wanted to have fun before I went home. So we went into the room I was staying in and we enjoyed each other. But I was slim in those days and he was happy to be too big for me. Haha. Damn, get it. You got it. 18-year-old you got it.
You're prime.
Dang, Lil Rezzy said 160 one way for us. Yeah, I'm down to do a better one for redemption next year. Wow. So yeah, 160 just from Durango with his truck and the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you guys everybody for tuning in, for the support, for texting in your stories, for not being creepy. We had a few creeps in the comments. So
being good participants.
Yeah, being good participants. Yeah, I'm excited though. Excited for Tuba City.
Tuba City, here we come.
And for those of you who, just a reminder, if you guys want to send us a virtual tip and help us out with some funding, you can send it to the Cash App up here, Anti-Time, $, Anti-Time.
It's also pinned as well.
Oh, there's a pinned PayPal and Cash App. It's definitely not necessary, but appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, y'all.
We out.
We out of here.
Auntie's out. Good night.
Okay.
Have a good weekend.